Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Dean, and welcome back to my Journeyman save here at Wisła Płock. Yeah, we'll get there soon. But at this rate, we might not even have to learn how to pronounce it properly because we're not doing very well. Unfortunately, according to the press, we have maybe one bad result left before we're out of the club. It is not going well. If we look at our recent performance, since we were last here, it was our starting game against Lubin, which we did lose at 2-0. And since then, we haven't done much better. We haven't done a whole lot of winning at all. In fact, for a brief period of time, we had, I believe it was a 17-game winless streak, which we did manage to break with some very lucky wins against Wisła Płock. If we look at the game, we can see the XG here. We were down on possession, down on XG. We were just getting smashed all game, but somehow we managed to shithouse our way to a 2-0 win. With, I think we had a penalty, and then we had just a pretty average open play goal, nothing spectacular. And then in our no, it can't have been a penalty because it shows that this goal was scored from a penalty. And then we got a 1-0 win against Rakau Czestochowa. We got a 1-0 win against them. Again, nothing amazing. We won with a penalty. And we also had a player sent off for a double-footed tackle who is still out of the team. I think he might be coming back today, hopefully. La Liga, his winger replacements haven't been very good. And on that note, because we were running, I think it was Michalski as our centre-back as well as right-back, he unfortunately left the club. Damian Michalski, he left for 250k, could go up to 450k. And he wanted to leave, he had an offer, and he became unsettled when I said no. Him and several other players also just wanted to leave the club and refused to stick around. So Michalski left, Kaminski left, and Bartolomew Silufsky left as well, but he left for an absolute pittance, 200 quid. There was nothing there really. And we also had one of our players, Razak, he wanted to leave as well. I declined his transfer. And he kicked up a real fuss. He refused to stay, wanted to go. So eventually I said I'd sell him. I couldn't get the sale done before the transfer window. So unfortunately, he's just going to be here for the whole year. What a shame. I'd say that would put us in a bad case when we go to try to sign him. But we're probably not going to be here next year at the way we're playing. So it's probably not going to be my problem. As for the league table... before we go to the league table, we'll have a look at our transfers in. We have a few good youngish players joining us, who I'm fairly excited about. We've got Alvaro Yuste, who looks usable as a young centre-back. I want to start slowly replacing the players on the team with younger players. Even if we don't do too well, even if we get relegated and we use that to farm up our players, just get them playing better, I'm going to be quite okay with that. If we can have a year to get our young players in form, in the tactic, I'll be pretty happy. So we had Alvaro Yuste, who's a young player. We have Alexander Castro, who is not a young player, but a very good player, I think. He looks good. He's not on a massive wage. And I think if Michalski does... Michalski has gone. But in our team that is losing a bit of older players, replacing them with younger players with a lot of room to grow is going to be good for me, I think. Who else did we bring in? Brought in Jovan Zaric, who again will be arriving on the 7th. And he looks great. As far as his physicals go, that is exactly what I want. He's decent at tackling. His marking will be at least 9, so I'm going to be happy with that. I think there's a lot of room here to use this guy. He's 25. He's very cheap. Yeah, it's perfect for me. I might have to look at going to the, was it Serbia? Bosnia and Herzegovina. I'm going to have to look at scouting out these divisions a lot more. Just because if they're only on £50 a week, that's going to be very good. I'm actually just going to scout this guy out now. Yes, that's our transfer business. We're not looking good. We haven't been winning games. But up until very recently, we actually pulled off the bottom of the table. You can see that little dot there. We were riding on 16th for the longest time, pulled up to 15th, but now we're back down to 16th. And so we are 2 points out of relegation, no games in hand, no nothing, up against a team in 6th. We don't have a terrific run going into the end of the season. We've got a 6th place team, Cracovia, who's 11th. That could be winnable, but it's also a bit deceiving because they are 11th, but they also have 5 points taken off them for match fixing. So they're playing better than their points total says they are. 7th place, Gornik. 3rd place, Gdansk. And then the big match, which I will definitely do live, is 15th place, the team we're fighting against for relegation. Podbeskidzie. And Bielsko-Biała. So that one will be a very big game. I'm going to definitely do that one as a live comm, and then if the game isn't like set, if our relegation and promotion isn't set, then we'll also play against Lubin as well to end the season. Okay, so this is going to be our squad to start the game. We have Fraubel in goal. We're running with Ambrosevic as our wingback today. He's a real jack of all trades player. I like him a lot. He's got good physicals, and the fact he can play across, the fact he can play in centre mid, defensive mid, and as a right back makes him very versatile to just swap out when people aren't doing too great. Lagator and Obradovic will be our centre backs. Then we're going to be running Berliga as our left back today because Angel Garcia is unfortunately tired, and he is an aging old man at 28 now, which actually puts him younger than most of the people in the squad. As our ball-winning midfielder, we're going to be running with Wesley Diaz today. I said we're going to be running with Wesley Diaz today. Oh, actually, no. Let's run Wesley Diaz as our wingback, and we'll run Ambrosevic as our ball-winning midfielder. Excellent decision, game. Razak is going to be our... Oh, actually, we'll swap those over. There we go. Volsky will be our advanced playmaker. Razak will be our box-to-box midfielder. And then at the front line, we've got Svoch, who's very good. They're both very good on the left, but I guess Svoch is a bit better. So we'll run Svoch on the left, Pierdl on the right. And then we are actually running Sheridan as our striker now. I couldn't get anyone to score at all, and Sheridan's the only one who managed to put any goals in the net. So he is running as our striker. We also have a new player, Cian Flanagan. He's Irish. Looks really good. This is exactly the sort of player I want to get. He's 21, got so much potential ahead of him. He's perfectly playable now, and he's only going to grow. I'm very happy to have him on board. And so he's going to be on the bench this year. Next year, when we need to start replacing players, he will take a leading role in the team. And yeah, that's about it. So let's get into game. You may notice we've changed up our tactic as well, going with the defensive mid. That's simply because we were getting thrashed so bad, I decided we needed a bit more defensive oomph, so to speak. Hey, look at that, got some wins on the board there. It's already looking better than before I was here, so I can at least hold my head high if I get fired because of that. Quickly set up our opponent instructions. If you have any suggestions, please feel free to chuck them in the comments. I really don't know what I'm doing at a higher level, as in like not a Vanarama North level club. So this whole being in a top flight and having to sign players is very strange to me. Also, if you like it, feel free to like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. It'd make it a lot easier to motivate me to make more stuff. And yeah, that'd be awesome. Oh, first highlight of the game. Their goalkeeper knocks it long. Puljic is through. No. Oh, off the post. I'm actually going to quickly change up my tactic real quick, because I've conceded a lot of goals to that. And I know there's no point playing a gegenpress when you've got a lower defensive line, but we're going to do it anyway. We're defending... We'll defend a bit narrower, so that way we're not too ruined by being spread out as much. Volsky has the ball. Brozovic knocks it into the box. Doesn't go through. Oh, and it was offside anyway. Falling a long way behind on XG, but it has only been really 1 or 2 shots. So I guess defensively it could be a lot worse. Fingers crossed. No throw in. Moving the ball easily up the left wing. Oh, nicely cleared though. Back to Pirtle. To Sheridan, to Volsky, back out to our right wing. Oh, just floored him. Come on, do it back. Get your revenge. No. Just picking us apart. We're moving together so slowly. Oh wow, our defense actually worked. I'm going to say that's purely down to my tactical decision to keep the line a bit further back. Or else that would have been an easy through ball. Oh, right before the half as well. In with the aid of the woodwork. Why not? We've been unlucky so far. Okay, that's actually motivated them. How's everyone going? On the defensive side, we're not doing awfully. The league is not having a great time. At midfield and attacking, we're not doing well at all. We might make a 55-minute sub. Okay, let's have a look. And Brozovic, oh, Swatch is on a 6. Who do I want to take his spot? Nalasis isn't quite good enough yet. Do I want to run Tutsinski, move Pirtle to the other side, and we'll bring in Tutsinski? Yeah, let's do it. Maybe Tutsinski can help out. And Brozovic isn't doing well. Get him off. Swap him for Lesniak, and we'll swap those two over as well. We'll make Volsky the box-to-box. Oh yeah, that's not it. We want Lesniak to be there, and then we want... I'm going to send Razak to be the ball-winning midfielder. Marking's good. How's that compare to Volsky's marking? Okay, yes. I don't want Volsky to be the ball-winning midfielder. He doesn't do well at ball-winning midfielder. He can be our box-to-box. Okay, that can do for subs for right now. Encourage them. It's only 1-0 down. We can definitely shithouse a goal somehow. Still not doing well. Pirtle's falling flat on his face. He's running on a 6.0 at the moment. I need to remove Pirtle from the team. But I need a better Polish under 22 to take his spot. Come on, cut out the cross. We've got 3 people on him. Surely one of them can cut out the cross. Okay. Didn't like how 3 people went out to cut out the guy crossing. It doesn't speak for defensive confidence for me. Alright, end of the highlight. Come on, we can do better than this. Oh, is this going to be a red card? 82nd minute red card. Oh. Alright, Razak. Well, we need to go for the win. So, Adamcic can come on. And we'll just have to see how we go. Maybe we can make something happen. Courage. Good ball. Well, good clearing. Oh, I thought we were going to get that. One intercept, no. Over the bar, okay. It's alright. We'll swap to very attacking. And we'll hope we can make something happen. Okay, last highlight of the game. Back to Berliga. Back to the goal. Come on, you know we're in crunch time. We don't have time to, well, waste time. Berliga puts a beautiful ball through. Ah, that was threatening. Oh, I thought Wolski was going to give it away there. Out to Berliga again. Cuts back in. Piddle, better through ball. Through to Sheridan. Yes! We've drawn. Dramatically equalized with only 10 men. Oh, that's amazing. Oh. God bless you, Sheridan. Oh. Okay. I don't lose my job today, hopefully. I mean, we drew with a team that's pretty much top of the table. We can't be too upset with that. Our XG was significantly worse than our opponents, so again, we're going to be very happy with a draw. Done brilliantly to come back and salvage a draw. I'm proud of you. Everyone's fairly happy, except for Tzvoch. Oh, and Podbedskidze got a draw as well, so they're still 2 points up. Tuzinski gets an automatic one-match ban, and with the nature of his tackle, it was one of the two-footed ones, that is going to be extended as well to probably a 3-match ban. That's really annoying going to the end of the season. But we struggled enough without having Berliga. And now we don't have him. Now we have the relegation scrap approaching its final battle. We've got 4 teams that are in it. We're naturally going the worst. Podbedski actually has a pretty rough run to start with. They have us for the second last game, but then they've got Legia, Warsaw, and they're surging up the table at the moment. I think out of all of these, we might have one of the easier runs. Well, I wonder if there's a way to just use a bit of quick math to work this out. I'm going to quickly pull out the old calculator. Okay, so based on strength of schedule, we have the easiest run going into the end of the season. The hardest run's definitely Stal Milic here, and Water Ponyan are right behind them. The Podbedski also doesn't have a very easy run either, and them ending the season with 4th place is going to be interesting. So I think we'll call it there for today. I'm very much hoping we keep our job and we make it through to the end of the season. Maybe we might even get to start the season or start next season. That would be really nice. Anyway, yeah, thanks heaps for watching. I'll see you next time.